tutorial on how to do a really quick kind of like 10-minute smoky eye for people that have kind of like medium brown coloured eyes. So the first thing I want to note before I start the demo would be that the most complementary colour of brown eyes would be something like blue. Blue, honestly, it just makes the eyes just go boop, and it looks stunning. So, hope you enjoy. So first things first, I'm going to apply my primer. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Original. Those who know me know that I keep using this product, I can't get away from it. Taking it on my ring finger, all over my lids, starting by the base, by the lashes, and then blending upwards. Next, I want to pop in my eyebrow highlight. So for that, I'm going to be using a MAC Studio Finish Concealer in a NW20, using that on a flat eyeshadow brush and just taking it underneath my eyebrow. This one, we're going to be using MAC's Blackground Paint Pot, looks like this, and it's a very intense kind of dark charcoal grey. I'm just going to be applying this all over my lids. Now the other benefit of this is that it's going to really make my eyeshadow just last even longer on top of the Urban Decay primer that I've just used. I know for a night out, I know that I really want my eyeshadow to last, and I really want it to last well. You know, I want to carry as minimum makeup in my purse, in my clutch bag as possible. So this is almost like kind of doing two things at once. So taking this onto a small blending brush, this is the 217 from MAC, and all over my lid, again starting by the lash line. Wherever you first put that colour down is where you're going to get the density of colour, and I want that to be really, really deep, you know, right by my lashes. As you can see, I haven't gone any higher than the socket line. No matter what eye shape you have, I'd probably say not to go higher on the socket line, because what you'll find is that's when you get that kind of panda eye effect. And I have so many women who say, I've tried to do a smoky eye and I end up looking like I've got, like, you know, two black eyes. And a lot of the reason for that is that, one, makeup does go through a slightly ugly stage, I think. I'm convinced of this, I'm absolutely convinced. So it's normal. Push past it and you'll see with some mascara and the rest of your makeup done, it just comes together. And secondly, if you start taking the dark colour further and further up towards the eyebrow, that's when it becomes almost like too overwhelming and too intense. So, you know, try and keep it within the socket line kind of area, and you'll find, and then you can kind of try and experiment afterwards, but you'll find that way you're going to have much more control as to like how dark your smoky eye looks. So now that I've got to my socket line, what I'm going to do is just kind of like blend that out. So just taking it back and forward in the socket line. So the eyeshadow palette we're going to be using today to create our look is going to be from the Balm. The palette's called Shady Lady. The Balm kind of do cosmetics that are like paraben free and also cruelty free. I bought this palette a little while ago. I really like it. I think it's got some really, really kind of like cool colours in it. Nothing which is like kind of like overly crazy. It's all within the neutrals, but you can kind of create some, you know, some really nice looks of this. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be taking this colour that's over here called Just This Once. Oh sorry, no, Just This Once Jamie, should I say, onto a blending brush. I'm going to be running that through the socket line. So next I'm going to be taking my blending brush onto the next colour, which is going to be Bossy Bobby, just this blue just here. I love their names, I think they're really, really fun. Using that same blending brush as I said, and just taking it all over the kind of like dark grey kind of base that I had put on. Next, to create like even more of a smoky effect, I'm going to be using a darker colour in the outer third of the eye. So I'm going to be using Feisty Felicia. It's Feisty Felicia, I think, which is the middle kind of like really, really dark, intense, kind of very plum colour. Just going to create like a V on the outer corner of the eye. Just gonna blend that. I mean, the key to like all kind of like smoky eye makeup really is blending. Anytime you feel that you've lost control as to how much darkness you're applying and you've applied too much, take a clean blending brush and just run it over, and you'll find it will smooth out any kind of like harsh lines that you created before. Next, I'm going to use a pencil brush just to apply a little bit of definition underneath my eyes. So for that, I'm going to use a combination of both the Bossy Bobby and the Facey Felicia onto the pencil brush, and then just sweep that from the outer corner of my eye inwards. Next, I want to create a little bit of highlight on the inner corners of the eye. So I'm going to be using a combination of Mischievous Marissa, this kind of really nice peachy tone down here, and the Devilish Danielle here, just on the inner corners of my eyes. I really like to mix colours, you know, when I do my makeup, you know, don't feel restricted. So just taking that on a flat brush, just on the inner corners, just here. So as you can see, I've made a right little royal mess under my eyes, and this is how I love doing eye makeup, because now I can literally wipe that away with a wipe and replace it with some concealer, and I'm good to go. And I think this is the time when most people feel that, you know, that they have created something which looks like two black eyes or panda eyes, because you will get fallout. And there's different things you can use. I mean, you can also use like eye shield guards as well. I know there are, as I said, some people who want to put like a kind of heavy layer of powder under the eye, but for anybody that has like a drier skin, or they are finding that they're noticing more finer wrinkles under the eye, eventually this will actually only accentuate that. So I prefer to do it this way, like make a whole little nice little mess and then clean it up. So literally going in with my makeup wipe, I'm cleaning up all my fallouts. Just replacing some concealer over that area. So today we're going to be using a MAC pencil. This one's quite a new pencil. It's one of their Pro Longwear eyeliner ranges. It's called Definedly Black. I thought it was definitely black. Oh, Definedly Black, anyway. And this is an amazing pencil. It is blacker than black. It lasts a long time. It almost has like a gel-like consistency to it. Super long wearing, great pigments. So really like wearing this. I'm just gonna like kind of pull my eye hair just towards my eye and just run it along, not worried about being too precise with it, just by the lashes. And then I'm going to take my pencil brush and then just smudge over that to kind of create a really kind of blown out effect. This pencil is also great for the waterline. It lasts a little bit longer than a regular kohl pencil, but won't probably last all night. So this will probably be the one thing that I want to take with me in my clutch bag. Lastly, I'm going to apply my mascara, a really good coating of mascara, which is always going to make everything look better. So this is my completed look. Thank you so much for watching. So I added a little bit of concealer, some blusher and some lipstick just to complete my look. I hope this inspired those who do have brown eyes to, you know, try and experiment with a bit of colour for those who don't. You know, please feel free to leave me your questions and comments. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye everyone.